I'm Ben Stein, and today I'm going to make history. I'm putting up $5,000 that says I know more than you. So if you're smart enough, fast enough, and if you've got the guts, you can win Ben Stein's money.
And now, Nixon's dirtiest little secret, Ben Stein.
I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving in too deep, and possibly the complications of putting $5,000 of my money on the line, and, as you've come to expect, giving these three totally strange strangers a chance to take it all away from me if they dare. Now, why have I done this? Call me confused. Ha-ha. But also call me fairly sure that they don't have a chance against me. Now let's turn to the tunnel to my train, Jimmy Kimmel, and find out who these people are.
Wait a minute. I don't know. There was something sexual in that analogy. I just don't know what.
Was that it? I don't know. The writers,
right.
you know,
Adam Graham Silverman is our first contestant. Adam is the general manager of his college radio station.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and that's going to be a valuable life experience. You must be smart.
Wait a minute. You spent a lot of years in radio, and it's made you into a superstar.
Yeah, but the college radio station general manager thing, it's really a no-win situation. I recommend you get out of it now. What else you planning on doing in your life, Adam? Talk to me after the show. I'll get you back on the right track. Bettie Reinhardt. Besides, I'd rather talk to Bettie.
Yeah, Betty.
Quite frankly. Bettie is a web producer for a newspaper here in L.A. And, Ben, you'll like this. One-time editor of Hustler magazine.
What? Now, why would I like that?
Why wouldn't you like that? Yeah.
Well, Betty, I'm kind of shocked. You don't edit that part of the back of the magazine that you work for where they have, like, women searching for men to support them in exchange for sex, do you?
Hardly.
The Stein
nice
section.
girl.
Good, okay.
What's that section where people send in their home pictures? What do they call that?
Beaver hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad must have been beaming with pride when he called to tell him he got that
Why
gig.
do they call it that?
I don't know. Animal lovers, I guess. And Steve Guroff is a forensic chemist. Mm-hmm. What a combination of people we have here today.
I think I'm just going to leave right now.
What do you do exactly, Steve?
Mostly I analyze DNA.
Really? For crimes and stuff?
Yes.
So you're scraping fluids off dead bodies' private parts and
also
stuff.
live bodies' private parts, too.
You ever take any Polaroids and send them to Betty? That's good.
All right, contestants, good luck. You're going to need it. Everyone, please turn your attention to our game board as Jimmy tells us our first 5 topics.
They are 5. Jerry Garcia, big man on cannabis. Give me some chocolate or I'll snap your beans. Book so hot my bed spontaneously combusted. Ain't no Mao Zedong high enough. And I stand to Tinky Winky, but I sit to take a poem.
Okay, now in the first round, questions are worth anywhere from $50 to $150 of my money. We're going to start with you, Betty. Please pick a topic.
I stand to Tinky Winky, but I sit to take a Poe.
$50 question. In February 1999, Jerry Falwell accused Tinky Winky, a character on what children's TV show, of being gay? Steve?
Teletubbies.
Yes, it is Teletubbies. Now, since you got that one right, you get first crack at this follow-up for $50. Aside from Tinky Winky and Poe, name another member of the Teletubbies.
Fa.
Judges? No. Betty and Adam?
Tito?
Tito Puente? No. I'm afraid it's Lala or Dipsy. Dipsy.
Oh, but they're all wonderful. I mean,
yes,
not
exactly.
To single anybody out. Our next category is, for breaking the law, you have to spend 20 years with Jerry Lewis. And Steve, you get to choose.
Jerry Garcia, big man on cannabis.
Okay, $50 question. In 1965, legendary guitarist Jerry Garcia formed the Grateful Dead. In what city? Adam?
San Francisco?
Yes, yes.
college radio right there.
Jerry Captain Trips Garcia. $50 follow-up, recorded in 1987. What song from the album In the Dark was the Grateful Dead's only top 10 hit?
Touch of Grey.
Wow, you know your Garcia. Very impressive. Very good.
Our next category is ground control to major nerve. And Adam, you get to choose.
I like Book So Hot My Bed Spontaneously Combusted.
$100 question. Who wrote Fahrenheit 451, the 1951 science fiction classic dealing with book burning? Betty.
Ray Bradbury.
Yes, exactly, Betty. Not just another pretty face, is she there, Jimmy? $50 follow-up. Bradbury's novel was made into a 1966 film by what French director who later appeared in Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Francois Truffaut.
Very good, very good. Now, before I lose any more cash to these book burners, it's time to take a break. We'll be back to see how much more money they can take away from me right after this. We're back with more of Win My, Ben Stein's Money. Right now, the sex goddess, Betty, is in the lead with $150 of my money. Jimmy, what's our new category?
Our new category is I've been in Stephen's Passage and it's colder than you think. And Betty, you have the last correct answer, so you get to pick first.
Give me some chocolate or I'll snap your beans.
$100 question. Chocolate is made from what kind of beans? Betty?
Cocoa beans.
Very good, very good. That's so right. We would have also accepted cacao. $50 follow-up. What world-famous chocolatier or chocolatier is named after an equally famous lady of Coventry, England?
Cadbury.
No, not Adam?
Godiva?
Yes, Godiva. Exactly right. Very good.
Very nice, Adam. Our next category is she married a Scandinavian god, go Frigga. And Adam, you get to pick.
I'll take for breaking the law, you have to spend 20 years with Jerry Lewis.
$100 question. What state adopted a version of the Napoleonic Code of Laws in 1825, a form of which is still in force today? Steve?
Louisiana.
Louisiana, indeed. $50 follow-up, Steve. $50 follow-up. New Orleans is located on Louisiana's largest lake. Name it.
Lake Pontchartrain.
Very good, very good.
Wow. All right, next category is for a place fit for a king when he's dressed like a queen. And Steve.
Ground control to major nerve.
Ground Control to Major Tom, one of my favorite songs. $150 question. What major nerve in the leg is also the largest nerve in the body? Adam.
Spinal cord.
No, I'm sorry. Steve?
Sciatic.
Yes, exactly. Oh, Betty. $50 follow-up. Along with the tibia, what other bone extends between the knee and the ankle?
The fibula.
Very good.
I know because I broke it once.
Of course, he is a biologist.
Yes, we have less than 2 minutes left in the round. Betty, you got to do this faster. That's the key. Our next
Thanks.
category is if no cracker, polygon. And Steve, you get the pick.
If no cracker, polygon.
$50 question. With over 34,500 lines, handling over 1 million calls per day, what polygonal building boasts the largest telephone switchboard in the world? Betty.
The Pentagon.
Yes, the Pentagon. $50 follow-up. How many sides does an Enneagon have?
7.
Adam?
Any number? 20.
No. 9. 9.
Any. Our next category is pneumonia is an island. And Betty, you get the pick.
Pneumonia is an island.
$50 question. Pneumonia is the bacterial or viral inflammation of what organs? Steve?
Lungs.
Well, you are a biologist. I should damn well think you'd know it. $50 follow-up.
That sound means this round is over. Steve, you are in first place with $450 of Ben's money. Betty, you're in second place with $300 of Ben's money. And sorry, Adam, but you're not in first or second place.
Oh, Adam, you tried very hard. You put up a very good struggle, but you've only managed to take $150 away from me, and that means we have to say goodbye, and I get to take this money, and I'm going to put it on the board. I'm going to dribble, 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 do an unusual thing and lay it up. And now, when we come back, I'm going to get down in the trenches and defend my money by actually becoming a contestant. Stay tuned. You might learn something.
It's time to find out how smart Ben really is as we play more of Win Ben Stein's Money.
Just catching up on my reading, inspired a little bit by Betty and her occupational history. Welcome back as this round begins. Steve has $450 of my money. Betty, Betty has $300 of my money, and I have $4,250 remaining of my original $5,000 stake, which I will once again defend by becoming a common contestant.
Oh. And, of course, this is the part of the program where we tell everyone that Ben does not get the answers to the questions ahead of time. Isn't that right, Ben? Ben?
What?
Ben? He's all hands, Betty. Watch him.
What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Where am I? Yes, it's also true, and it is also true that even if I lose this entire game, Betty, I have enough to take you to Vegas for a really long time. And it's also true the questions of this round have cruelly risen to the range of $200 to $500 of my money. That's if you get them right. If I get them right, my total stays the same. However, I will need a lot of consolation later. Anyway, something like that.
Whoever has the highest score at the end of this round, whether it's Steve or Betty. Steve, you seem like a nice guy, but I think you know we're all pulling for Betty. Goes on to play against Ben, one-on-one for $5,000. Let's have a look at our topics. They are land masses bigger than Henry Hyde's ass.
Oh, boo!
I get by with a little elb from my friends, like a rhinestone cow pie. What's eating Gilbert and Sullivan's grapes? And hey, Grandma, your jugs are collecting dust. Dan, it is your money, so you get to go first.
Betty has a very lively sense of humor. That's one of the many things I like about her. I get by with a little Elba from my friends.
All right, for $200, the Elbe River flows through the Czech Republic and what other country? Steve?
Germany.
Germany is correct, Steve.
Wow.
All right. I already see where this is going. Our next category is, you called me a son of a what? And Steve, you get to choose.
Land mass is bigger than Henry Hyde's ass.
For $400, what name was given to the supercontinent which began breaking up in the Mesozoic era to form the continents of today? Betty?
Pangea.
Pangea
Whoa,
is
that's
absolutely
great.
correct.
Great.
All right.
I knew it too, but she was faster.
Good. Let's keep it that way. Our
Yeah.
next category is, my woodpecker enjoys drilling that naughty pine. Betty?
My woodpecker enjoys drilling that naughty pine.
Yeah, for $300, sporting a red patch on its forehead and black and white plumage, what type of woodpecker is named for its pale lemon abdomen? Steve?
Yellow-bellied sapsucker.
Yes, Steve,
Wow.
that is correct.
Wow. Wow.
New category? Kolchak, the corn stalker. And Steve?
What's eating Gilbert and Sullivan's grapes?
For $400 of Ben's money, one of Gilbert and Sullivan's most popular operettas, The Mikado, premiered in 1885 at what London theater? Ben?
Doily Cart.
No. Steve?
Covent Garden?
No. Betty?
The Globe.
No. But that's close enough,
What is
isn't
it then? Yeah, that is close enough. That
The
is.
Savoy Theater is
Oh.
correct. We have less than a minute left in this round. Our next category is... The poetic dominatrix gave me a golden flower. Steve, you get the pick.
Kolchak, the corn stalker.
For $200, also known as cornmeal mush, what popular dish is a staple of northern Italy? Ben?
Polenta.
Polenta is right, yeah.
I hereby assign that to Betty.
All right. The next category is The Occidental Tourist. And Ben, you get to choose.
I'll try the Occidental Tourist.
For $300, what American businessman expanded the Occidental Petroleum Corporation into a multi-billion-dollar business? Steve.
Armand Hammer.
Armand Hammer is the guy. And as cool as the world is, that means this round is over. Steve, you're moving on. You've got $1,250 of Ben's dollars. And that means a teary farewell to Betty.
Steve, we hate you. I'm going to be honest about this. We hate you for this. I don't even want to say anything nice about you. I'm not going to. Betty, we love you, and we're going to miss you terribly. You've been a worthy competitor, but since you're going, I get to take your $700 and give it to you. And I will meet you at the Mirage, right near where those white tigers are. Anyway, when we come back, we'll see how Steve matches up with me when the big money's on the line. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it.
Think you're smarter than Ben? Well, if you're going to be in the LA area and would like to win some of Ben Stein's money, call 1-323-520-4236.
Just me. So far, you've taken $1,250 away from me, and that is yours to keep no matter what happens. But now you have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000 of my money. All you have to do is beat me in what we call the best of 10 test of knowledge. Could you explain it, please, to the group and to our lovely contestant?
I miss Betty.
I do, too.
Stupid Betty beater. All right, I'm going to ask Ben and Steve the same 10 questions. Steve, if you can answer more of them than Ben can, you get his $5,000. All right? Good. You want to go first or second?
First.
Ooh.
Very good, Steve. To the booth, gentlemen. To the booth. All righty. Oh, Ben. What's going on? Well,
that's very good.
That's right.
You're going to stay in the booth?
I just wanted to give you a little smoochie.
This will be interesting.
Thank
watching Ben
she stay in the booth and help
his
me?
money and his erection.
Can she stay in the booth and help me, so to speak?
We could duct tape her mouth up. What do you say?
No.
That'd be pretty cool. All right, get in that booth, you. Oh, that was Betty. Yeah, the one you made go away. Mm-hmm. All right, Steve, you've got 60 seconds. We have 10 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's begin. In 1969, what UCLA instructor and black activist was fired on the ground she was a communist?
Angela Davis.
Yes. If you ordered frijoles at a Mexican restaurant...
Beans.
Yes. Rudolf Nureyev began a partnership with what British ballerina in 1962?
Margot Fuente.
Yes. What cosmetics giant is owned by financier Ron Perlman?
Max Factor.
No. What is the correct term for a female donkey?
Jenny.
Yes. Aquitaine comprises a large portion
France.
Yes. Name the title of Kipling's novel about an Irish orphan raised in India.
Kim.
Yes. What pro basketball team is now located in Utah?
The Jazz.
Yes. Hun Sen is the prime minister of what Southeast Asian country?
Cambodia.
Yes. What is the chemical symbol for cadmium?
CD.
That's absolutely right. That's phenomenal. 9 there. 9 for Steve. Wow. Ben. You better get Betty in that booth, because 9 is the number you got to beat.
I knew we wanted to have Betty in this booth.
Yeah, you need somebody in there, believe me. Ben, 10 questions. You got to answer all 10 of them. Are you prepared? Let's begin. In 1969, what UCLA instructor and black activist was fired on the ground she was a communist?
Angela Davis.
Yes. If you ordered frijoles at a Mexican restaurant, what would you get?
Frijoles.
In English.
Oh, fried beans.
Yes. Rudolf Nureyev began a partnership with what British ballerina in 1962?
Fontaine.
Yes. What cosmetics giant is owned by financier Ron Perlman?
Revlon.
Yes. What is the correct term for a female donkey?
Ass.
No. Aquitaine comprises a large portion of what country?
France.
Yes. Name the title of Kipling's novel about an Irish orphan raised in India.
Kim.
Yes. What pro basketball team is now located in Utah?
The jazz.
Yes. Hun Sen is the Prime Minister of
Cambodia.
what? Yes. What is the chemical symbol for cadmium?
CD.
CD is absolutely right, and we got a tie.
Wow. This guy is a major star. You didn't beat me today, but for proving that you were just as lucky as I was today, I'm going to give you an extra $1,000 of my money. And now you're leaving with $2,250 of my money, which is not bad. How much would you get for looking up a woman's thing and seeing if there was DNA in there?
Not that much.
Well, so there you are. Now I'm going to use the $2,750 I have defended today to take on my next opponents, and we're out of time till next time when I give 3 more people a chance to win Ben Stein's money.
Promotional consideration provided by Olympus micro cassette recorder with rechargeable AC adapter. Simple and versatile. This recorder makes sure the message is always clear. Perfect for business or anytime, any place, anywhere from Olympus.
Up next, watch the Comedy Central movie PCU. It's about a group of friends stuck in a school full of dorks. I mean, socially challenged young adults.